Hello everyone, welcome to Horizon Zero Dawn once more. This is part 2. Last we left off, we got almost every campfire, did all the main missions, and now we're heading somewhere special. I'll be pressing continue. Like I said, I'm not playing Forbidden West for a little bit. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I understand this game's gonna take a little bit to finish, and then I can do Forbidden West. I think Forbidden West is larger. That'd make sense. But, yeah, last we left off. I do have some trophies tracking. You can't see it. But I do have some trophies tracking. I have 5. Most of them are hidden, but, like, it's just reach level 50, learn all skills, and then 2 of them are the same thing, and then 1 of them is just kill all machines. Like, kill 1 variant of every machine. So, like, every machine you encounter in every territory you want to kill at least once. I've already killed the Watcher and Strider. I just gotta kill a couple other things. But I want we need to kill everything. And not just kill everything, we also need to do these special, like, hunting things, which I'll do in my own free time. The whole goal of the hunting things is, like, it's like earn on all 3 trials in the hunting grounds, earn half of Blazing Star,
I'm sure
and then
I'd actually have to talk to these
riders to run by. Little did I know, a scrapper was doing the same.
but actually it's oh yeah, where's that final fire? Alright, let's head to the ruins first. I want to explore the ruins. I don't think we'll ever need to come up here, because I don't think there's anything more important over here. Maybe a cauldron. That's really it. Let's head to those ruins. I'll be muting for most of this. But one thing I want to say is that, like I said, Forbidden West is much bigger, much larger. And I didn't stream yesterday because I didn't feel like it. And I understand this is gonna be like, but like the trophies are just kill 1 of every machine, which we'll find out, and just doing the trial things. And now the trial things consist of you getting half a star on 1, and then getting full stars on all 3. So it's kind of like. And you can do it within, like, really quickly. Okay, so here we are.
This old place. I haven't been here in years. Wonder what I can find.
Oh, I need to turn the brightness down on my thing. My lights, because I can't see anything. There's a reflective light, and it's annoying. You can't see it because it's like, it's not being recorded, but it's like, it's reflective light in my IRL living space.
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. These meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
Shall soon dissolve like snow. The sun forbear to shine, but God who called me here below will be forever mine.
I saw them lining up in the community room, like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds, like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds it, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
Oh. Yep, I'll just sit here real quick.
That area back there. I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older. Some kind of...
Ancient Armory, level 25. An ancient suit of armor lies in the old ones, but visible but out of reach. Shield mover out. Okay, find and use for the power cell.
Power cell. I wonder what it's for.
I think that's all I remember seeing, so now we can head back. A power cell is used for the immensely powerful armor.
safe. For a few minutes, anyway. These aren't cheap.
Oh yeah, that's right. Gotta grab those 2 fires.
Explosions and shouts from outside the Embrace. I wonder what's going on.
Aloy, you're here. You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the Embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlaw trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
I got Odd Grata her rabbits, for which she thanked Allmother, of course.
It was Allmother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You always say that, but I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that, and so make yourself alone.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the Embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Till then, we wait.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. Still a while to go before dark.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the Embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of... beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new, something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Follow the path. It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see.
Yeah, these things carry heavy amounts of blades.
I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
I see they tried to expand beyond the Embrace, but since 10 years ago, it's been not been successful.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
An entire lodge? Wrecked? By sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
Huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I know,
I
boy.
should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
Hold. Alright, I've been going for 21 minutes. Alright, here it comes. Whew.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the Proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow. Dawn has passed. This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh. Such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart, then.
You will.
talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help. Whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle. I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
You know the matriarchs might cast you out for speaking to me, don't you?
I don't care. I tried looking for her myself and my leg gave out. Just find her. I'll accept any punishment if it means she's safe.
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first and it tore up my leg. I barely got away and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
You said Arana went to Mother's cradle?
Yes, southeast of here. I forbid her from going, but ever since her mother died, she's become impossible. Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. Father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right. I'm begging you.
Must be Arana. Sounds like she's in trouble.
Somebody, please! I'm stuck up here! Yeah, get... Take those watchers down! Thanks for saving me from those machines.
Huh.
Can I talk to you for a minute? Thank you. I thought those watchers were gonna tear me apart.
Your father sent me after you. It's time to go home.
I figured. But I can't go back until I get my mother's spear from that scrapper.
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died. I can't believe my father lost it.
He didn't mean to. Scrappers are dangerous.
I know. I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
How did you wind up in that tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a watcher saw me and called his pack. My oh, Mother, I'm just not a good enough hunter to get that spear back, am I?
Your father is worried sick about you.
He gets worried if I go 10 steps to relieve myself in the bushes.
He doesn't want to lose you, Arana.
I know. But I do wish he wouldn't yell at me so much.
I'll look for your spear.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Go find your father. His leg gave out while he was searching for you, just south of Mother's Heart.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll go to him right away. Thanks again.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
I see a machine up ahead. They're always wondering why those machines, like Scrappers, Watchers, and Striders, are appearing all over. And it's because of, it's actually because of the cauldron that's in the area that's constantly producing the machine.
Lorana's trail ends here. Must be where she saw the Scrapper. If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find that spear. Mother's cradle. The trail ends here. I'll bet it crossed the river. Better check the other side. They're angry. There. Time to get that spear. Makes this a little easier. A well-made weapon. Arana will be happy to have it back. This'll help.
I hate fighting Scrappers when I have to, like... Because Scrappers' bow weakness is electricity and armor piercing. And armor piercings on the bow is like in the same category as the bows to fire and regular. Because what kind of makes me mad is that like I have to like buy a better bow later on. So scrappers right now are going to be so hard, but they're going to be so much easier in the future, especially when I have like a bow that shoots electricity with a bunch of other things, so I can like multitask against weaknesses of machines, like use electricity on them, sound on others, you know, because like they have really powerful parts, especially the T-Rex one, but they have really powerful parts that you can just shoot into like the parts of them. Like the T-Rex one has like disc shooters on the front of its face, and you can shoot a sound one, and it'll launch the parts off, and you can pick up the disc shooter and use it to destroy all the other important / weapon components of it, so it can no longer stay ranged, so it has to go melee. And when it gets to melee, it becomes so much easier to deal with, because that means it has to try and close the distance, and you can do whatever damage on the way. So really, the shock arrows are to help like keep it stunned and still, while the rope caster is meant to keep it in place. Or more so the trip, like a strategy against a T-Rex would be shoot the thing to knock the parts off, then electrify it, then rope cast it, then burn it, and then
Aloy's back with the spear. First you send Arana back to me, and now you've got the spear. When I first called out to you for help, I didn't even know if you'd speak to me. I'm glad you did.
Me too. I can't believe you got the spear back.
Your mother knew how to craft them. It's of exceptional make.
I'll never be the crafter she was, but she did pass along a few tricks. I'd be happy to take a look at your spear.
Thank you. It sounds like she was special. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, because of you, I still have the spear to remember her by. You didn't have to help us, but you did. She would have admired that. Thank you, Aloy, for everything.
Hey, got a spear damage boost, let's go. Oh, we're so close. Oh, there was one person watching. It doesn't tell you if a person leaves or not, it just tells you if a person joins. Because one person was watching and then they left. Yep, I'm not sure if you can see that screen or not. Here we go, we're talking to Ross.
Aloy. We must... So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Teersa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, the center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was, back when I was at the tribe.
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the Proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this to remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
This was always heart-melting.
I see. I'm glad to have this, then. It will remind me of you, of everything you did, and how you helped prepare me for this day.
Thank you.
Heavier than it looks. But the cord is strong.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you. How could he do this? Today of all days. I have to keep my mind on the proving.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Teersa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Carja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Carja.
Carja?
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
Aloy! It's you! It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Teersa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead. A maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue. There. Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Teersa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Teersa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Carja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Jog! Get down from there! Bad enough you're drunk. Listen carefully now. Or you'll have to tell me something wrong.
Aloy, over here.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks in some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you. If you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. All sales are final. If it breaks, you're out of luck. Next time, you'll be a brave.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with the Carja. it is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of Sun King Avad.
Killers and slavers!
Hey, hey!
Luminance of
Hold your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja, so I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Well, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for a blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. And who killed him? The 14th. Yeah. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah!
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line.
Perhaps the Karja come to make amends.
On the eve of your proving.
Unknown device detected.
No,
What's
the
that
Karja
mean? He's
stand
wearing a
with you.
focus. Just
As
like
the
you're the
sun-
only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places. Forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. Malfunction.
Oh, Lynn? You making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No. We'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. Now, he spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
If the Karja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Karja don't just fight, they build. But take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Karja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
I never heard anything about Red Raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
So, what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Carja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. And if that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
So, I'm gonna give you a quick story spill. There was, the Earth was dying, and humans built this thing called Gaia, Gaia, and it had major systems. Hades is the only system who's actually still running, and he's actually in the cauldrons itself, using people to, like, worship him, and basically have him take over machines, and he's telling them how to control the machines. But he's in the cauldrons making new machines. Now, Scrappers, Watchers, Striders, the T-Rex ones, I can't remember their name, Tallnecks, and about roughly 2 others were the only ones that started happening. And then when the derangement started picking up, or when Hades got active, or when Hades started getting really active, and started to,
Tell me about the derangement again.
Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years when a hunter came, so it was hard, but then now, when a few more years, if that wasn't...
Like the Saw...
Yeah.
So what's...
And no one knows.
Your sister was taken
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Carja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Well, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or 3? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at 3 things. Arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries. Warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now, some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
I want to ask you about something.
Ask away.
What else do you know?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, when he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the... I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal...
I shouldn't...
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but... it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and... Well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around, maybe?
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and yeah. So there's only a couple Richard Element streams, like the Striders, the Grazers, the Watchers, the Scrappers, the Tallnecks, the T-Rex, and a couple others are the only ones that like originally happened. But recently the Cauldrons have been hacked and have been making new dangerous machines to like work against humans. It's kind of like evolution, because I'm pretty sure that, oh, maybe it's not Haze itself, it might be the entire program. Because I'm pretty sure the entire program is to keep Earth sustainable, and if that means preventing humans from getting back into the industrial age by just being more aggressive, then I think that would be it. It would start mass producing deadlier weapons or deadlier machines to help specifically hunt down humans, like a Sawtooth. Scrappers are meant to pick up the bodies of dead Watchers, etc., from hunters, because that's what it was designed for, because the new people would go after it. Watchers are meant to watch a herd and warn them so they can get away, and that's for Striders and Grazers. T-Rexes are just meant to be like big population controllers, and a couple others. Like there's a ton of natural ones, but it's like, yeah, it's very weird. I don't know what order they came in or how they came in or something like that, but it's very, very weird. We'll figure this out eventually. Yeah, like I said, it started mass producing dangerous weapons to kind of keep population control of both like the natural ecosystem and of humans. So, yeah, there's a cauldron in here, I'm pretty sure, because that's what machines are getting mass produced. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye.